What's up, everybody? Live from the Hive. Sunday, May 19th today. We're going to talk about the racing that went down last night, Saturday, May 18th, Dade City Motocross. We had a special guest, Bill Casey with TPT. Fuck you. What's up, everybody? Live from the Hive. Sunday, May 19th. We're going to talk first off about the race results from Dade City last night, Saturday, May 18th, DCMX. It was a great race. We had 5 bikes, and they finished 1 through 5 in exactly the same order both times. You had Jeff Corelli going 1 and 1, David Gadley behind him 2 and 2, Dale Powell behind him 3 and 3, Connor Burrow 4 and 4, and myself 5 and 5. I'm getting real good at finishing last. So, really good race and really great time. I got to say real quick, the last 2 times we've been out there, I've had a really good time. Last night it was a battle to the finish with Connor, and it's always great racing with him. The time before that, it was Dale Powell right to the finish line from mistakes that he made. He should have been way out in front of me, but didn't work out that way. We were toe to toe right at the finish. I've had a really fantastic time racing the last couple of times. We've been short on bikes. Thanks a lot to the Gadleys for making the long trip down to Dade City last night to put that bike number 5 on the gate. I don't know what to say. We got a guy out of town, and we got a guy hurt, and this and that and the other happens. And it seems like I'm always talking about us being short on bikes, but I'm not going to really get into anything negative in this particular episode. We're going to talk about the racing. If you didn't see the video, check it out. Bill Casey from TPC Trikes was here visiting with us. He got to see us race and hung out, and chatting with him was pretty cool. Going into June, next race is going to be the 25th, next weekend, May 25th. MX Central Power Sports Series at Waldo in the morning, Saturday morning. June is a little bit awkward as far as the scheduling goes. We've got June 8th and I want to say June 22nd. Hang on. Both of our June dates are MX Central at Waldo is racing. They have 3-wheel classes, and that happens in the morning. And that night we have Dade City Motocross. So the North Florida guys obviously will be attending the Waldo series up there. While the regulars for Dade City will be at Dade City on those 2 dates. Let me just double check exactly what those dates are. Yeah, June 8th, round 9 DCMX and MX Central at Waldo. June 22nd, round 10 DCMX and MX Central at Waldo. Same day, both times. So, not that it really matters. It's going to limit me from making it to Waldo on those days. I definitely can't do both. I will. I look forward to trying to make it the 25th, which is next Saturday. Today was the season finale at Sunshine State Vintage Motocross, the series that gave us our break. No 3-wheelers were there. The last 3 races in a row, there's been scheduling and distance and just all this stuff I don't want to talk about going on. But today was the season finale there. We'll see what happens over the summer if we can regroup and exactly where we go. But right now we're going to look at real hard at the Dade City Motocross season for the rest of the year. We got Chad coming back into town in June. We got Jeremy Strout supposed to make a guest appearance on June the 8th at Dade City. Look forward to that. I don't know what else to talk about. Oh yeah, Elvis Jones coming down in July or August. Look forward to seeing him at one of our Dade City races. Silas, he's been putting this Takati together for, I don't know, a few years now. So hopefully we get Silas back in the game here soon, make a couple appearances. Alan J, waiting for Alan J to put his helmet back on here. So hopefully during the month of June, during those 2 races that I mentioned, we'll get some guest appearances at Dade City and see a couple new faces and get our numbers back up to at least the 6 or more range. It gets really cool when we have 10 bikes. We got the big heavy hitters talking about, maybe jumping on something a little bit smaller to make it a little bit more competitive as far as the racing goes. A pack of bikes that's 8 or 10 bikes that are all relatively even, and it just coming down to a matter of who's got the balls to do what and who has the skill to do what makes for a much better show. So hopefully we get those adjustments made. We get these visitors here in June, and we see what happens. We go from there. So thanks to everyone that was there. Thanks, Connor, for some fantastic toe-to-toe racing. We all kept it safe. We all kept, well, I went up on the berm one time and almost ate it, but that took me out of the first moto. When you have to get off your bike and put it back on the track, it kind of takes it out. But not that it would have mattered anyway. At least everyone wouldn't have had to wait for me to come around at the very end. But always great to talk about three-wheelers. Always great to talk about racing. Oh, the HTC National page. I'm going to put some more polls up there. You know, I think that a lot of decisions are up in the air and can be made. We've already got what I think is a pretty solid class structure. I'm only counting about 8. I'd love to have 10 classes, but we're going to need more bikes to do that. So I've done 2 polls over the last 2 months concerning classes. I'll make a post showing where exactly I'm at on that, and then I'm going to do a couple of more polls. You know, we want to do polls on possible date, possible who knows what. Anybody has anything to say or any feedback, message me, or feel free to post on the Florida ATC National page. So, Killer B, live from the Hive. I'm out. See you next time.